Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica for those who are new, and if you are a returning subby, welcome back. I just did my hair, nothing crazy. I just straightened it a little bit, and then I bumped out the ends just to curl them out a little bit. I find it so cute. And yeah, I bumped it down a little bit here at the top and here at the back as well. That's it. Didn't do much. And I don't know why I didn't want to record it. I felt like who would care? Actually, I show me doing makeup. You guys would actually care. Next time I'll do it. Apologies, but I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope you are doing good. What day is it today? I think it's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. We know it's Wednesday. Oh my God. Where's the time going? I thought it was Tuesday today. Guys, anyways, we're going to do my makeup today. Just get comfortable. Button up. All of a sudden, I just got sleepy. Got tired. Why? Okay, well, do you know why I got tired? Because I was busy this morning. But anyways, my energy shall return. Let me just have a sip of water. And then we're going to start. We're going to do a soft glam makeup look today. I'm going to attempt green eyeshadow. How that's going to come out, we'll see. Okay, wow. I was very thirsty. I've already done my skincare. And we're just going to start with my brows. I just want to get everything ready. Let me actually show you guys everything that I'm going to use. Hi, X. How are you doing? I'm just going to call you X because your name, X the Tix. Wow. So here's everything we're going to need. I'm going to need a bar of soap because I love soap brows. The soap is from Lifebuoy. It smells so good. Like, I can't get over it. Then I'm going to need a brow pencil. Lately, I fill in my brows with a pencil and I like the look. Hi, Emily. How are you? Oh my gosh, I forgot my small mirror. It's in my other room. Okay, we'll use this powder has a small mirror. We'll use this powder's mirror. I hate it though. It's so bad. I need a mirror for my makeup bag, honestly. We have a spoolie, and that's everything. No, wait, and then concealers for my brows, my face, and all of that. Okay. Then we're going to need, of course, eyeshadow brushes and more brushes, powder puffs. Let's see. I like having everything out ready, and I think like this can sometimes feel like you're wasting time, but it makes your makeup process just so much quicker when you have everything laid out. So just bear with me. My brushes. We have my brushes. Oh, okay, just one more powder. Here it is. My setting spray is here. I'm thinking of doing lashes, but my lashes are so old. I don't even know where they are. So we might have to just not do lashes. Okay, we might attend something with this pencil today. And this one. But this is a white pencil. A white pencil can sometimes be so harsh. So I prefer using a nude pencil or a natural pencil. It's a bit more nude. There. Just more powder puffs in case we need them. A black pencil. Sometimes I need this to line my lips because I'm just not happy with the brown. I might have to step away, guys, and go fetch my stuff. But you know what? We'll make do with what we got. Okay. We've got our products kind of ready. I hate when I start my lives and I'm not prepared because this is what happens. Things are missing. But I only need a lip product. My name is Rose. Hi, Rose. I don't know how to read Arabic. I hope you're safe wherever you are. If you're in the Middle East with everything happening, guys, it's crazy. I swear, every single day we wake up, there's something crazy in the news. Every single day. Every single day. Got my mirror ready. Let's put on some earrings. Oh yeah, let's put on, I have a pair of earrings I've never worn. They are new. From AliExpress, for those wondering. Aren't they so cute? I've realized my eyes go squint. Like ever since I've started like going live and stuff, I think like because I have to take off my glasses and stuff, I wear glasses for those who are wondering, like prescription glasses. And I think it sometimes just strains my eyes where, okay. Okay, I feel like they're a bit too much, but we're here now. We're here now. Yeah, so I feel like I strain my eyes and sometimes they go squint. We have, hi, I am Asoba. Can we be friends? I would like to support your work. Of course, Asoba. Do you have, oh, I see Asoba Studios. Where are your studios based? Asoba sounds Nigerian. I'm guessing Nigerian. Alrighty. Okay, this is actually cute, guys. Now let's start with my brows. As you guys know, I always do silk brows, and look how disgusting my brush is. You brush them through, then you just take some water, spray the soap, and then we just run through the brush. Don't use too much water, otherwise it's going to be a bit too watery. You just want the consistency of the soap, a bit like I don't know how to explain it, thick. But it grosses me out. Like I don't want to touch it. It's so weird. And my spoolie is like loose. I need new makeup brushes actually. Ah, Shahada. Shahad corrected me. I kept saying the name incorrectly. Shahad. Hi Monica, I missed you. I missed you too, Shahad. How are you? And I hope you're safe. Are you not based in Oman, I think? Are you based in Oman, Shahad? I think you are. If it's not Oman, it's I think you're somewhere in the Middle East, actually. I'm good. How are you? You're in the Middle East, right? I hope you're safe and I hope you're okay. Yeah, I think you're in the Middle East. Yes, Oman. I hope you're safe, Shahad. Like, I was thinking so much about you actually when everything was transpiring you know, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Bye. I'm going to sleep because I'm fasting. Oh, okay. Good night or good rest. And yeah, people are fasting. I even forgot it's Ramadan. Where I'm from, there aren't a lot of Muslim people actually. So I don't even know what to say to someone who's who's doing Ramadan. I don't even know what you call it. Do you observe it? Do you partake in it? But yes, all the best. I hope you open at night. Mm, I won't be going live tonight. Let me see. Wow, I actually don't know when I'll go live. Like my schedule right now, guys, is just all over the place. Bye. I love you so much. I love you too, Shahad. I love you too. Okay, we've got our brows laid. Now let's fill them in. I still need to figure out how to work these hair clips because, child, I don't know what to do with them. Now we're going to fill in my eyebrows. I always go get a bit heavy-handed at the tail, and as I go forward or as I go towards the inner part of my eyebrow, my the pressure I apply is way lighter, and it gives you that ombre effect where it's dark here and it gets lighter. And yeah, some people say it's 2016 brows, definitely, and I'll never stop doing them. I love them so much. Okay. Once I am done filling them in, I go back in with my brush. Yeah, this gives them a very natural look. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to ask. I am happy to answer or show anything. We're going to go in now with concealer and shape them because obviously they are not shaped, babes. They are not shaped at all. You guys are so quiet today, and I'm just like, what is going on? Lately, my people are quiet. I'm just concealing my eyebrows. We've done the bottom. Now let's do the top. I need to shave the ends of my eyebrows actually. I feel like my eyebrows always look so much better when the ends are shaved. Okay. Are we happy? I'm very happy. Let's do the other brow. Okay, I'm very happy with that. After doing my brows, I always like going in with my brush. This just helps with blending out the concealer so you don't get a halo brow. Sometimes when you do your eyebrows, you'll have the stubborn concealer that just won't blend. It just means your concealer has dried down. So immediately after you've done your eyebrows, blend it out with a brush or a sponge, whatever you're using. Just blend it out. Okay, we have sort of blended it out. My lips are dry. Let me just. You guys are so quiet today. I don't even know what to ask you guys. Maybe you guys actually want me to be quiet today and just do the makeup, or do you guys want me to chat? I just don't know what to talk about. I realized my life is boring, guys. My life is boring, and I've been okay with it being so boring. I don't really do much. I feel like I live like if you've seen the True Man show, I feel like my life is kind of giving that. And I just need to start going out and doing things again. I need new experiences. Okay, we're going to go in with concealer. A makeup tip I recently learned from an actual makeup artist is that when you do your eyeshadow base, like concealer, don't use a concealer that is too light, because we used to do a very light concealer back in the day on our eyes because we wanted the eyeshadow to pop. But this actually just makes it more difficult for your eyeshadow to blend into your skin specifically. So just use a concealer that matches your skin. That is the best bet. So now I'm just going to blend that out. As mentioned, today we're going to attempt a green eyeshadow look. Do you guys want me to do a green eyeshadow look? And do you want me to do a dark green or a light green look? Let me know. Should we do a light green eyeshadow look or a dark green? Or maybe should we do green or brown? Because I feel like green clothes always go so good with brown eyeshadow. So should I do a brown eyeshadow look or a green eyeshadow look? Yeah, that's a nice difference. I try to keep, the pressure quite light when blending so you don't, blend out all of your concealer and you don't really get the coverage. So use a light hand when you blend it out. Just dab lightly. You guys are so quiet. Are they monitoring spirits here? Guys, the way I love using monitoring spirits, I feel like I use it for anything. Anything and everything is a monitoring spirit in my life. Okay, I'm going to go with green because you guys are quiet, so we'll do green. And I didn't even really think through how I'm going to do this eyeshadow look. So we're going to be figuring it out together. I always start with a brown in my crease just to be a great or a simple soft transition shade, but I don't really have a nice brown eyeshadow, and like it's actually difficult to find a nice brown eyeshadow look. I mean, a nice brown eyeshadow. Like I'm genuinely on the lookout for a very nice brown eyeshadow that complements my skin. So I'm just going to use my pressed powder. Excuse me. And I'm going to just use this in my crease. So this is going to be our transition shade. I've also realized when I do my eyeshadow, I really focus it a lot here. And then obviously I have hooded eyes. So like when I open my eyes, you don't see much. So I'm going to try and really exaggerate the eyeshadow today. We'll see how it comes out. But I'm not sure about green all of a sudden, guys. Meet Monica, so indecisive. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I thought no one was watching. You guys are so quiet. So I've just added that little transition color, and it's going to, now I'm like, should we do yellow? Should we do yellow? Milton says, have you ever had Botox? Kindly asking. No, I have not done Botox. I've never really done anything to my face, like nothing. The only cosmetic procedure I've had is my teeth. These teeth are actually veneers, but I got them when I was in high school. It wasn't even because, like, oh my gosh, veneers, everyone's getting veneers. No, I had an overbite growing up. I still do have an overbite. I'm thinking like at some point I want to get braces and fix the overbite. And where I grew up, our water had too much, I think it's fluoride, or not chlorine, but fluoride, maybe chlorine as well. I don't know. But I had too much of a chemical and it stained my teeth. So my teeth actually were kind of brown. It was, ugh, I didn't like it. I hated it so much. I was so insecure because of my teeth. And then also I have an overbite. So people think I grew up sucking my thumb, but actually I grew up sucking my tongue. Weird. And because I grew up sucking my tongue, it pushed my teeth out. So I have an overbite. And then my front teeth are also like grew at like came out at an angle. So yeah, at some point I actually want to fix my teeth and straighten them out and get like not veneers, but composite bonding. Yeah. But that's the only cosmetic surgery I've ever done. I've never gotten Botox. I don't think I'll ever get Botox. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the idea of just foreign stuff in your body. I genuinely don't like that. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're going to do a green look today, guys. We're going to do a green look. And I'm committing to her. I'm going to start with the lighter shade. So let me show you my eyeshadow palette. We're going to use this eyeshadow palette. It's got all the colors. I think I'm going to use this on my lids here. And then obviously I have a transition shade already. But just to transition it more out, we're going to go in with this green. Yeah, this one is a bit ugly. I don't like this green. It's a bit ugly. This one is also nice. Maybe we can do 1, 2, 3, these different types of greens. We'll see how it comes out. Let's start at the center. Why were you asking if I ever got Botox, Milton? Is it? Oh, Middleton, sorry. I feel like Botox is not that common in South Africa. Like people do get it definitely, but it's not so common for people to get Botox where I'm from. Guys, I don't know why today is so like chilled. This feels like so therapeutic. I'm going in now with a darker green with the same brush. And this green, I'm focusing it on the outer edges. Okay. Ooh, I have another green even lighter. I think I'm going to use that. I told you guys I don't have a lot of lid space. I have hooded eyes. So I'm really going to take this green a bit higher. So normally I would leave it like this, but I'm going to take it a bit higher because once I close my eyes, you can't see anything. And I don't like that. Okay, wow. I've never taken my eyeshadow this high, but I'm here for her. Oh, guys, I hope I don't look crazy. I'm going to take this brush with the transition color. I'm not even going to put anything. We're just going to blend everything out. Not bad. eyeshadow tends to look crazy until you're done. I'm going to go in with my press powder again. I'm happy. It's gonna look crazy until when it doesn't. Bear with me. Going back in with this brush where I used the green, and I just realized I have a lighter green here. So we're going to put this on the center of my lids. She's very light. Actually, I should have used a smaller brush. Yeah, I need a smaller brush. This is not the brush I actually want. Here's the brush. Here. It's small enough to give us the exact precision we need. Oh, yeah. Guys, I love this. It's giving dimension. I feel like I need a bigger brush because the small brush, I'm too impatient. Perfect. Now let's blend. Not too much. There we go. Looks crazy, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna go in now with my liquid eyeliner. Going to do a cat eye. There we go. When you do your wing liner, you have to shut up. You really have to. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, I'm actually obsessed. But because my eyes are like loud and busy today, okay. I'm just making sure I like this eyeshadow. It's loud. It's loud. Guys, but we're just having fun. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm just doing my makeup. I actually wanted to shoot content. If I'm not happy with this makeup look, then I'm not happy. This is just me. Like, I'm such a neutral color type of girly. Like, colorful makeup just doesn't do it for me anymore. Yeah, I think once I do lashes, I might feel better. Just gonna dust off all of the fallout here. This is a very interesting makeup look. Very interesting. We're gonna see how it turns out. Now let's go and conceal my under eyes. You guys are so quiet. Maybe I should ask you guys questions. Are you guys worried about just all of the world events currently taking place? Or you're just like, it's whatever, we'll be fine? Because every day it's something. Okay. I went in with a concealer that matches my under eyes. I'm just going to blend it out. But honestly, for me personally, I think what's helping me keep sane during these weird times is actually not being religious. And if someone is religious here, this is not to say you shouldn't be religious and you should walk away from your religion. That's up to you. But I think for me, this is something, you know, I've watched people talk about this online and I realized this as well, is that once you walk away from religion and not being religious, Satan leaves you too. Like, you don't believe in Satan anymore. You don't believe in the devil anymore. And there's something just so liberating about that because, like, you just don't blame everything on Satan, like, or the devil. Like, things can go bad and you just like, it's the devil, That's how you would think if you're a religious person. But now that I'm not, I don't have that mentality anymore. And I think that mentality also helps me to be able to process, the world and everything that's going on, even when things are so crazy, because it can really be mentally a lot. Having to deal with your personal life and then also having to worry about your imminent safety and everything around happening, in and around the world. Like, I just saw this clip of these two people in America, politicians, talking about how South Africa is an enemy to America. And I'm just like, this is so scary with everything happening in the world. And like, are we safe? Like, I feel like everyone right now is just questioning their safety. And if you're in a space where you're just constantly being anxious and you're worried about your future, you're worried about the world, It's understandable, be kind to yourself, be understanding. All of us are like stressing on some level. Like watching the news, honestly, lately is just an extreme sport in itself. And anything that brings you joy right now is definitely something you should be leaning into. Your friends, your community, your loved ones, really pour into them and let them pour into you during these crazy times with just so much happening around the world, guys. Like I feel like we've reached a place in our lives where anything can happen anywhere. Anything can happen anywhere. So yeah, man, just be kind to yourself. I'm starting to kind of feel this look. Okay. I'm just kind of color correcting using a concealer that matches my skin tone and just going on my under eyes, and I'm just blending out the concealer to create an even base. I also think right now is a time that's quite important in terms of politics. Like the news is definitely exhausting and being consumed by it is exhausting, but it's also like kind of important right now to just have an understanding of what's happening in and around the world. Like geopolitics, I think now is the time to know because the propaganda will also just be rife. Like when politicians are doing weird stuff, when politicians are doing bad stuff, they need the buy-in of people. They need people to like, yeah, agree with them so that they can do these things. So the propaganda is just going to be crazy. So it's important to see through it. And something I've learned already that I'm seeing through is like, wow, like um Iranian people from Iran, they are amazing. They are so amazing. And as a black person who is just aware of geopolitics and things happening in and around the world, we are sometimes told about like people in the Middle East don't care about black people, they are racist, stuff like that. And this is something I'm actually like also coming to terms with, is that there's so much hate in the world where they want us to believe that, yeah, anti-blackness is everywhere, everywhere. And yeah, it's everywhere, but it's not everyone. There's a difference. And colonialism is horrible. It has birthed capitalism and all of these negative things in and around the world. But it not just negatively affects Black people, it negatively affects everyone. So this hate, this toxicity doesn't benefit anyone. So I say this to say that the propaganda is going to be crazy, guys. We're going to see so many negative things being said about people who don't look, a certain way. And it's important to have discernment. It's important to have media literacy, to understand media. And yeah, just be informed. Like, I didn't know, like, how just Iran has stood by South Africa's side. I'm South African for those wondering. And when Nelson Mandela left prison, the president of Iran, I think at the time, like was there supporting. They have really during apartheid they stopped producing oil or bringing oil to South Africa in solidarity with the African people. So Iran is an amazing country with with amazing people who don't deserve to have their lives stolen and taken away from them. And again, educate yourself, guys. Educate yourself, be informed, and make sure the content you consume is it's not just propaganda. And even if you're young and you're like, oh my gosh, these talks about whatever is boring, whatever you can consume to inform yourself, because when we don't monitor and look at history, it tends to repeat itself. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna go in now with my brightening concealer. yeah. Yeah, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. This concealer, I don't wait for it to get tacky or anything. Literally, just after putting it, I go in blending. And I try to really keep it here, just the inner part of my face. I can't believe I did such a such a loud eyeshadow look, considering I'm not going to put a lot of makeup on my face. So I don't contour my face, my nose. I just do this with concealer. That's how I contour my nose. Ooh. I'm just bringing it even more in. Perfect. Now I'm just taking my concealer brush and I'm just blending the harsh lines there on my nose. Okay. I thought I didn't need foundation, but I feel like my makeup is a bit much today. So we do need a little bit of foundation. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys watched this. On Sunday, I did a live stream here, and I was talking about, funerals in South Africa, funeral customs and all of that, because I was going to a funeral on Sunday. And this was my first funeral after the passing of my father. My father passed away in 2023. And I've not been able to attend a funeral, and not even just a funeral, like just being in places with like a large group of people. I haven't been able to do that. And to be able to do that on Sunday was just such a proud moment for me, even though like it was of course a sad occasion. The funeral I went to was for someone who I actually grew up with, and it was just so painful because they were young. They were just literally 30 and they had passed on, and it was so painful. But I'm so proud of myself to be able to have attended and being able to go there and support people. Like grief, guys, is something so crazy. I honestly didn't expect how, what's the word? Not dilapidated. I'll just say, how draining the loss of my father would be. It honestly drained so much out of me, where I just didn't want to be around people for such a long time. And going to funerals was so difficult because I knew it would just trigger me. Like going to a funeral would just trigger me. So to be able to go and support people and go to a funeral and not be too triggered, like I wasn't really even thinking about my father at the funeral, even though like most of the people who were there knew him, and the family, like I was even just telling them like I wish I came a bit more, came earlier, but ever since just the passing of my father, it's just been so difficult. They were very understanding because these are like family friends. But I'm like just so proud of myself. And if you're someone who is going through grief or you've lost a loved one, it gets better, hey? It genuinely gets better with time. The grief will never go away. The pain will never go away. You will randomly just one day think about that person at any time, at any place. And that's just something you'll have to come to terms with. But life will move on and you will eventually move on. Because also, like, when you go through grief and you lose a loved one, your life comes to a halt. Like, your life literally comes to a standstill. And it's crazy because your life is changing and the world is just moving on. The world is just going on and about. And it's like, you're feeling like, but how? How is the world moving on? And it just is. It really just is. And you will eventually get to a place where you're able to move on because also when you go through grief and you lose a loved one, a part of you dies as well. Like, a part of me definitely died when my father died. I even remember, grieving and being sad and just thinking to myself, some a part of me has died with this person. Like, that version of myself is completely gone. And that will happen. But you will grow and you will be able to move on. I wanted to brighten my eye because I'm just like, something feels like it's missing here. But I think what's missing is mascara. It's not a brighter eye. So I'm not going to brighten. We're going to start powdering. I'm just going to blend one more time. So yeah, guys, that funeral, going to that funeral, even though like funerals can't technically go well, it kind of went well. It went good. I'm just setting my under eyes with the powder. The powder I'm using is Yardley translucent. If you're looking for translucent powder and you don't know what color, what brand, just start here. Yardley translucent. It works with any color, any shade you may be. It works. It's translucent, meaning it doesn't have a color, so anyone can use it. Just going to be a little bit extra with my powder because I really want that brightness, but I don't want to use a concealer. Now let's go on the other side. This is a great technique to just go back under your under eyes when blending, just to make sure you don't set any creases. So basically that's what I'm blending out because obviously concealer will crease in your creases. So it's best to just blend it out one more time before setting. Okay. Going back in with the powder. I won't lie, this might be the last time I ever do colored eyeshadow. Guys, I get bored so quickly. Like, I really get bored so quickly. Going in now with the powder brush. We're just going to dust off this powder. Before I go in with the pressed powder that matches my face, just go in with a powder that is a bit darker just to add a little bit of dimension. If you haven't given this video a like, please give it a like, guys. I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't. Let the algorithm know that, hey, this is what I like. Oh, here's the brush. And let us know where you're watching from. I'm in South Africa. And it's finally, why am I saying finally? Like, I'm happy. I'm not even happy. It's becoming autumn, guys. And like, I don't like the winter months. Even though I was born in the autumn months, I don't like the cold. Like, a dream of mine is to live in two different countries. Like, when it gets cold in one country, I leave and I go to another. Like, that is my dream. We have Justice Jane. Hi, I'm from Tennessee. Tennessee, Texas, right? I'm thinking. I know you're from the South in America. Tennessee's in the South. I'm here talking about the stuff you guys are up to in America. I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got the whole scared. You've got us all so scared, guys. Like, can we tell Americans how like they have us scared? For real, for real. Oh, the East Coast. Tennessee's on the East Coast. Listen to me, like I know the difference. East Coast, West Coast. I don't know the difference. I thought Tennessee was in the south of America and somewhere close to Texas. Yeah, I don't even know where Texas is. I just know it's in the south in America. But nice meeting you, Justice Jane. We're just now adding a little bit of bronzer, if you would call it that, or contour, just the powder that's quite darker, just to add the color to my face and blend out the powders. Justice Jane says, yes, Tennessee is in the South, and nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Jane. My aunt actually, her name is, no, my cousin, her name is Jane. Yeah, but she was named after my aunt. So my aunt and my cousin, they both named Jane. And I've never met a Jane who's ugly. I've never met a Jane who's ugly. No lie. No lie, no lie. So you're probably beautiful. Alrighty. Guys, I'm not feeling this green eyeshadow. This is just me not being used to color. I just love brown. I want to do brown all the time, every day. That's why I can't even do color on my lips. I just want to wear nude. Okay. I wanted to do a white eyeliner in my waterline, but I'm not going to do that because I feel like today I'm just like not not confident with this green. So I'm going to mute down the makeup. So we're going to really keep it simple so that it's just my eyes that are loud. Hairs are coming out of my brush, but these brushes are so old, guys. I've had them since 2021. Jane says eyeshadow matches your wow, your blouse really well. Thank you. That was the aim. I'm not a color person. Like, I just love wearing browns all the time and nude. And like, I wanted to do something new today. And already I'm just like second guessing it because it's something new. But I'm pushing through and I'm committing to it. Am I using the right brush? Yeah. I'm committing to it. Oh my gosh, I always get this. People say I look African American. What do you think, Jane? I get that so much. And this has happened, this started happening in 2020, in 2014. So in 2014, I was still, religious. And we had like a church conference. That was a weird year in 2014 because I was on my way and I was using public transport and some girls were sitting behind me and I was like with my sister and I was quiet or something. And then she was like, "Oh, but you look," I can't even remember how the conversation got to it got, but she's like, "Oh, but you look African American." And I was just thinking like, you're just trying to be cute because here in South Africa, not just Africa, just in Africa in general, we put, Americans on a pedestal. So I was just like, these people are just trying to like, whatever. I didn't believe them. So then we went to a conference and it was like an international church conference or convention. And there were people from all over the world. I remember meeting these people from Hawaii. No, wait, I'm not saying it correctly. Hawaii. There's no way you'll pronounce Hawaii. We don't pronounce it. We don't pronounce it correctly. Even Turkey. It's not Turkey. It's Turkey. Like there's a way they pronounce it. Even Hawaii. I can't say them. But yes, I meet people from Hawaii, and they were so distinct. I don't know how to explain it, but like people from Hawaii are just like, I promise you guys, you have to meet them in person. They're like angelic. I don't know how to explain it. And they were like the tallest people I've ever seen, tall and big, this man and his wife. And like, I was just enamored. I can't explain it. And they were wearing like original, like, ethnic clothing. Notando's laughing at me. I'm trying. Notando. It's Hawaii. Like you must listen to Bredman Rock if you know Bredman Rock. He's from Hawaii. He's a popular content creator. And the way he pronounces Hawaii, I'm just like, oh my gosh, wow. I love how you say it, but I can't say it. But yeah, with people from Hawaii, people from Germany, people from America, at the church convention. So you were like all excited to meet them. So we'd walk around trying to meet people from different parts of the world. And then people kept approaching me and my sister. And they were like, "Oh, hi guys." And then like obviously when we speak, they'd hear we're South African. They were like, "Oh, we thought you're African Americans." And I'm like, no, we're not. And then ever since then, I've been getting, comments about I look African American, which is so weird to me. Honestly, couldn't tell you what it is, what makes me look African American. I don't know. And then one time I was here on live, and this girl was like, I was doing my makeup like this. She's like, "Girl, where you going doing your makeup this early? Remember, America and South Africa have like a 7 hour time difference or 10 hour time difference, depending where in America they are." So it was quite early on their side. So she's like, "Girl, where are you going?" I'm like, "I'm just doing my makeup. I'm getting ready for the day," something like that. And then as she kept looking at the comments, she saw people asking me where I'm from, and I said South Africa. And then she replied, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I thought you were just a homegirl from here in the States." And I was like, "Oh no, honey, I'm South African." Okay, I'm just gonna set my face. I'm covering my eyes because sometimes when you set your face and if water touches your eyes, it just ruins your eyeshadow. Or the liquid, if it touches your eyes, it just ruins your eyeshadow. So yeah, I'm avoiding that. Let's see if this eye look will come together because now we're gonna have to use mascara. And I feel like mascara is where you can tell where a look comes together or not, because that's the last thing you can do. Add mascara. Oh no, the eyeshadow's already lifting here. It's like a patch. Numero, hello. Numero. Where are you from? I'm guessing Brazil. I am guessing Brazil. Numero sounds like Portuguese. Portuguese, guys. When I was growing up here in South Africa, there was conflict in Angola. And my neighbor worked for like was in Angola. She had like I don't know what do you call people from Angola, but she had a colleague from there, and the colleague had children. So the colleague had to go back home, but there was conflict. Oh, numero is French. I don't know any French words. Merci or pourquoi? Nope, that's not a word. Merci, bonjour, mademoiselle. Okay, I tried. So yeah, the lady was from Angola, and she had to go back home and she left her kids. So the kids came to live with my neighbor, and they were like from Angola, and they spoke, a bit of Portuguese, and they taught me how to count in Portuguese. Until this day, I know. I'm gonna count for you guys so you guys can hear it. I know how to count in Portuguese. Numero says thanks, madame. Oh, you're welcome. Let me count for you guys in Portuguese. Portuguese. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, somewhere. Ocho, somewhere. That's all I know. That's all I know. I want to learn a new language. Like, I need to learn a new language, honestly. But, like, I have a feeling, actually, I don't know. I feel like I'll just get a sign of, like, I don't even know what, but I feel like I'll get an opportunity, and that opportunity will force me to learn a new language. And yeah, I'm gonna wait on that because I don't know what language I would want to learn. Knowing French is actually quite good because 1 in 5 people by 2025 will be Black. No, I think 1 in 4 actually. And most of these Black people will come from Francophone countries in Africa, like the DRC. Um, I can't remember what are other Francophone countries, but countries where they speak French. So French will be the most popular language in the next coming years. So actually knowing French is good. French is spoken like so many places, even like in North Africa. I know in Tunisia and Morocco, they speak French as well. Ellie says, girl, I love the color of your eyeshadow. What, girl? Thank you. Because I've been complaining this whole life. This whole life. Jane had to be like, it matches your blouse. I was like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this because I'm always a nude girly. I do brown colors, neutral colors. That's just what I do. But today I wanted to try something different, you know? And yeah, it kind of came out cute, I'm guessing. Thanks to you guys. Numero says, can you make up me, please? I'm not actually that good with doing people's makeup. Like I can just do my own, but I wouldn't mind trying actually. Oh, Elise says green is so beautiful. You are beautiful. You are actually beautiful. Thank you so much. What mascara is good? Girl, I don't want to even lie to you. I'm also on the lookout for a good mascara. This one was kind of good. It's the Essence One Lash Princess. It's actually it was good. I've had it just for a very long time, so it's kind of drying out. I'm one of those people where my eyelashes are just so finicky and difficult. A mascara is only good when it's new for me. That's when I really see dramatic lashes. Other than that, it just doesn't do much. And Notando says, to be fair though, we sometimes give off those African American vibes. The film industry has had a huge influence on us. Anyway, I'm new here and loving how you're so funny, interesting, pretty, and sweet. Thank you so much, Notando. Yeah, we do give definitely African American vibes as South Africans. I see that too. And it's easy to connect with uh African Americans as well. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Oh my god, we have someone named Ahmed. Ahmed, stop. Okay, you guys are gonna think Monica's crazy. Guys, I'm single. I am single. I am not dating anyone. Like no one. But I feel like I'm gonna be with someone named Ahmed. I don't even know. Like the name Ahmed to me is just so beautiful. I love it. I kid you not. I kid you not. Like my future man, his name is Ahmed. I love the name Ahmed. You see, I don't even say Ahmed, the way people pronounce it in the West. I know it's that Ahmed. I'm invested, guys. I'm invested. Ellie says, I hear about this purple mascara. People saying it's the best mascara ever. I need to check it out. I need to check it out because I need the mascara. We have Carrot Lisa saying baddie. Yes, 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 yes. Ellie says, can I ask where you're from? I'm from South Africa. I'm from South Africa, the capital city, Pretoria. Notana says, Ahmed, I hope you're listening. Me too, Ahmed, I hope you're listening. If you are over 35, you might be my man. You might be my man. Terry says, you are naturally very beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Terry. Thank you so much. You might be my man, Ahmed. Ellie says, nice. Thank you. Oh, that name, Ahmed. What other name? Yeah, I think that's like the only name. We have Terry. Greetings from England. Greetings, Terry. How's the weather, guys? You know it was raining the whole of January and February in England. These people did not see the sun for like almost 2 months. It was raining literally almost every day. How are you, Terry? And how's the weather? Ellie says, do you like dark feminine makeup? Yes. I actually think I prefer dark feminine makeup, but like lately, like when I do my makeup, I always do the soft makeup, minimal eyeshadow, soft eyeshadow, like soft glam. But like I need to try actually like dark feminine makeup, like a black eyeliner, not even a smoky eye, just a dramatic eyeliner. That's gonna be my next makeup look. We have Niharika, my sister. Hi, Niharika. Guys, like once you're on my live, I remember you. Like I'll remember you. But yeah, the mascara saved this eyeshadow look. I wish I could put on my lashes. I don't know where my lashes are. I don't know where my lashes are. So now I'm gonna have to struggle with this mascara and make it work. Niharika's from India, guys. I get super excited seeing you. I get super excited when I see you as well. I'm like, oh my gosh, my people are here. Guys, he's from India. And like, let me tell you guys, the world is sleeping on Indian people. Indian people are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. The Indian men. There's this cricket player. I don't know his name, but they are beautiful. They are beautiful. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Niharika says, oh, just look at you, Monica. You're super duper beautiful. Thank you, Niharika. Thank you so much. This makeup look was a challenge because I was like, I'm not feeling you. With the green, I'm not feeling you. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. We'll brush it out properly. Let me just do my lips. I wanted to actually do, this lip combo with eyeshadow. Like I practiced this lip combo with eyeshadow, but I don't have my nude lipstick here. I don't record content in my room. I actually record content in a different room because I don't want to work in a space that I sleep in. I need like a separation. Niharika says, "Are those natural hair wig or synthetic, Monica?" This is human hair. It's, I almost said Indian hair. Niharika, you're Indian. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is my Oh my gosh. I've never encountered this. I have no this human hair actually, so it could be Indian hair. It actually could be. It's human hair. And you're Indian. Oh my gosh, girl. Have you ever donated hair? Am I possibly wearing your hair? Well, if it's actually your hair, I'd be happy. I would actually be happy. But it's human hair. It's human hair. Natanda says, such a contagious laugh. I love Indians too. Oh my gosh. My laugh. I remember there's a video I actually made talking about how people mistake my identity, like thinking I'm African American. And then I laughed. And then someone was like, but that laugh tells you immediately she's South African. I have such a South African laugh. Niharika says real hairs are so costly now. I have heard that they are of gold prices. Yeah. But it's actually become cheaper now. Like there's different grades of hair. So I don't really know how it works, but you can now find affordable human hair. You just need to know how to shop. So this hair was actually from AliExpress, and it was only like 900, 1,000 rands. Yeah, like at max 1.1. And I'm trying to think in rupees. I don't know the exchange rate right now between South Africa and the South African rand and the rupee. So I don't know. But yeah, you can find affordable hair, but it can be very expensive, definitely. When the quality improves, and even just the craftsmanship of the actual wig can affect the quality. So this one is affordable, but the craftsmanship is not like the best, and the hair will sometimes shed and stuff like that. But I think it's perfect for someone like me. I'm just getting into wigs. I'm not like a person who's like a wig connoisseur, like someone who really wears wigs a lot. I just I just need to cover my hair when I'm tired of styling my own hair. As you guys know, who've been following me for some time, I was like doing sleek buns the whole of 2025. Just sleek bun hair, gel, and I was like, I need to give my hair a break because my hairline. Let me show you guys. I'm talking too much. Let me just do this lip combo and show you guys my hairline. My hairline was receding. It was receding because of the buns. But here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. When my hairline recedes, it looks better. It looks better. I'm going to show you guys. Notando says if it's 1.1, then it's 6,000 in. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Notando. That's the price, Niharika. So 6,000 rupees, essentially. Yeah. So for a wig, that's kind of actually affordable. And a lot of people actually love asking black women, oh my gosh, why do you wear wigs? Why do you wear other people's hair? And firstly, black women have been wearing wigs for a very long time. Like even when you look at the history of ancient Egypt and just Africa, you look at like royal people, we've been wearing wigs for a very, very, very long time. And wigs are not just a form of styling your hair, but it is a form of protection. It's a protective styling. So, like I was telling you guys, I've been doing sleek back buns the whole of December and like 2025 essentially. So my hair needed a break. Like our hair needs a break. When it's been constantly manipulated, constantly being styled, it can get damaged. And we sometimes just wear wigs to give it a break. But also black people, we love versatility. Like we love the idea of like, oh, my hair is short today and then it's long tomorrow. And then tomorrow is orange and then the next day is black. Then the next day, like we love versatility and we love change. So that's why we wear wigs. And it's not just black people who wear wigs. I feel like sometimes we can be so, what's the word, insensitive to black people and just say things that you just want to say. But everyone wears some form of manipulation to their hair. Any race, they wear clip-ins, they wear extensions. There's even people who are, white, who wear wigs. Like in the Jewish community, you find women who wear wigs like forever. Like they just wear wigs, and it's common. So yeah. Then Harika says, "Oh my gosh, 6,000 rupees. Is that a lot? Is that a lot?" Okay, let me show you guys my hairline. This is my hair, and this is why I don't wear. What do you call this? So you can get different types of wigs. I can't believe I'm showing you guys my hair like this. I can't believe it. But anyways, what? Add 3,000 more and you will get a gram of gold. The fact that you know how much a gram of gold costs just shows you the different worlds we live in. I don't know how much gold is. And this is low key why I want to get married to a foreign man, because in some cultures, I even think in Indian culture, when you get married, they gift you gold as the bride. And that's essentially for if anything is to happen in the relationship, you have your gold, and the gold gets passed down from generation to generation. So you see how Niharika knows how much gold is. I don't even know how much gold is. Priorities. We need to switch up our priorities because gold, ladies, appreciates. It never depreciates, meaning it becomes more and more valuable the longer you have it. And anyways, here's my hairline. And yeah, I was doing sleek back buns like crazy. So the hair here at the front is very much broken. It's broken, so I wanted to give it a break. But the nice thing is I don't have a forehead. Like this is how big my forehead is. It's just three fingers. It's just three fingers. And because of that, I don't want to wear wigs that get glued down because there's no space to glue it down. If you have to glue down a wig, you would have to glue it down here. Imagine wearing a wig and it starts here. That's my problem, because a lot of people who wear wigs wonder why the hairline gets damaged, and it's because of the glue and the stuff. So I don't want to damage my hair. But then I don't have forehead space for a wig. So I only wear glueless wigs. And that's why I never got into wigs, because I don't have forehead space. Like when my hairline starts receding, it starts to look better. Niharika says, like this, you are looking super beautiful the way you have let your hairline show. Yeah, I do. And that's also another problem with wigs. Like wigs on me can sometimes look like a helmet because my hairline just starts so low. So, like, you guys, there's no winning, hey? There's no winning. There's no winning. So it's like, yeah, I have to finesse it a lot. I have to really finesse it. Yeah. Niharika says, like in India, women are obsessed with gold jewelry, and in marriage, a bride needs to load herself with gold to create a good impression. That's the life I need. So invest in diamonds, Monica. No, in South Africa, we don't really have like a deep gold culture of like wearing gold and having gold jewelry. And this is not necessarily because of we don't understand the value of South Africa. South Africa society has been, heavily colonized and disrupted. And because of being so colonized and disrupted and still living with, our colonizers in the country, like we haven't, we're going back to it, but it's still a bit difficult for us to return and recenter back to what it means to be African, because in African culture, having gold has always been part of our culture. And You know, there's so many gold mines here in South Africa, like so many. And that's what I mean, that it's been part of our culture and we're slowly going back to it. And you have just taught us something, Niharika. I am going to invest in gold. When I meet that man and he's like, oh my gosh, I want to marry you, buy me gold. When I meet Ahmed, I'm like, buy me gold, Ahmed. Buy me gold. Prove yourself by buying me gold. That's it. Niharika says, day before yesterday, India won the T1 T20 World Cup cricket. Oh my gosh, was that hot player there? What's his name? I can't remember his name. I think it starts with a T. Oh my gosh, there's this hot Indian cricket player, guys. That man. That man. Oh, look at me. Oh, I haven't done my lips. I need to finish doing my lips. Who did India play against? Who did they play against? Don't say South Africa. Did we lose to India? I doubt it. I hope not. I'm not into sports, hey? I'm not into sports. Yes! Yes, Virat Kohli. I think that's his name. He's dark skinned with like a slim face, right? Dark, slim face. He wears diamond stud earrings. And I tell you guys, that man is delicious. Let me stop. Let me stop. I don't watch sports, guys. I don't know anything with sports. The only sports I like to watch is track. Notando says, "Girl, you love Indian men." No, girl, I don't love Indian men. I love men. I don't like when we speak about men. I hate. I'm one of those people who like. Okay, I'll speak negatively about men. I hate men. Men are obnoxious. Men are just the worst. Men will lie. Men will cheat. Men will steal. Men will do the worst. But they are beautiful. They're beautiful of all cultures. Arab men are beautiful. Black men are beautiful. Indian men are so beautiful. Russian men are beautiful. Turkish men, Balkan men, beautiful. Italian men, beautiful. Brazilian men, beautiful. Like men are beautiful anyway, but they are the worst. They are the worst. They are the worst. And that's what I just like. Oh, you're beautiful. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to see. Actually, yeah, I love men when they're quiet and they're just beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, and being objectified. That's all I like. Once they start speaking, no thank you. No thank you. Rubbish. Rubbish comes out of their mouth. Okay. I don't have a girl. Oh, Niharika says, I love African men. Seriously, girl. African men are beautiful. African men are and this is why I don't want to get into it, ladies. Let's just leave it at that. African men are beautiful. That's just it. I'm gonna use concealer because I don't have. Natanda's laughing. I don't have my nude lipstick here, so I'm just gonna use my concealer. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna mix it in with a bit of a darker one, and then I'm gonna use some eyeshadows. We're gonna really customize a lip color today. Nigarika says, "God, you what you wish to say." I don't want to say it. Like, this is why I think South African men are so dangerous. South African men are beautiful. Oh my gosh. The only thing South African men are not gifted in is height. Most South African men are short, but not all. Like, actually, the men in my family are kind of tall. Actually, yeah, one of my brothers is like 1.6. Like, not 1.6, wow. He's more than 6 feet tall. And yeah, even my father was kind of tall. And yeah, South African men, very handsome, but toxic. Toxic. Yeah. Toxic, toxic. So you see this lip is a bit too light, obviously. We're gonna use eyeshadow. And I'm gonna start with this brown. Just gonna go in with a brown eyeshadow. Yeah, you see it's toning on the color. Going in with another eyeshadow. Yeah, so African men are very toxic. Let me complain about all men. Niharika says, who is your crush? Oh, I have so many. This is so weird, actually. I don't have crushes, to be honest. Like, I'll find men attractive. I can tell you a list of men I find attractive, but I actually don't develop crushes. I've never had a crush on. The last time I had a crush on someone, I think I was in primary school. Yeah, or high school. I don't develop crushes on people. Yeah. But let me give you a list of people I find attractive. What's this man's name? Four from Divergent. Oh my gosh. What's his name? Four from Divergent. What's his name again? Guys, how can I forget? He played the character Four in Divergent. Ooh, this lip combo. This is perfect. Mmm. What's his name? Starts with a T. Theo James. Theo James. He's nice. And then who else? Michael B. Jordan. That's my husband. That's my husband. Michael B. Jordan. That's my man. I fell for him while watching Fruitvale Station. Yes, Tobias Eaton. That's yes. His name was look at me forgetting the name again. Theo James. That's his real name. He's delicious. And oh, Heated Rivalry. The guy with the dark hair. That's delicious. That's a delicious man. Mm. Have you guys watched this Chinese drama called First Frost? First Frost. His real name is Beijing Tang, something like that. He's Chinese. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I've watched this show called Physical 100 on Netflix. Like, here's my thing with Asian people. Like, specifically, like, not Indian Asian, but like not Chinese. Yeah, I'll include Chinese, South Koreans, Japanese people. It's better. South Koreans specifically. I don't find South Korean people attractive that they put on the K dramas. I'm so sorry. I'm like, for me, they just too pretty. They're too pretty. If you want to see attractive South Korean people, watch Physical 100. Oh my gosh. There's this man called Amoti. That man is attractive. Oh, and then there's Iron Man. There was someone named Iron Man. Yeah, those are good looking people. I'm trying to think of people like that are prominent that we can like all know. Ben Affleck. Affleck. That man to me will always be. Here says you got sex. guys, I could go on and on and on. I find men so beautiful. I don't even want to lie. Like, men to me are just so attractive. Like, that is something I have to overcome, you know, like as I've actually shared this with you guys that I'm dating again. Like, I'm putting myself out there to start dating again. And one of the most difficult things for me is I like good looking men. And good looking men, that's the problem. Like, that's a problem. I shouldn't be, going for men because they're attractive. So yeah, can't go for good looking men, I guess. So yeah, I'm avoiding good looking men, but like, men are so beautiful, guys. Oh my gosh. And I've always been like this, like since I was a child. Like, we'll be watching TV with my family, and if I see a good looking man, I'm like, ah! It's always been me. It's always been me. So yeah, I can't be with an attractive man because good looking men, like, I'm a diva. Okay, something I recently learned about relationships. In relationships, there's two people. There's always two people in a relationship. There's the diva and there's the manager. Someone has to be the diva and someone has to be the manager. It doesn't matter. It's not about gender in terms of who gets assigned the diva and who gets assigned being the manager. In a relationship, there always needs to be a manager and a diva. I am a diva. I know that now. I'm a diva. And most good looking men, they are divas too. They are divas too, so I can't be with another diva. I have to find, or I have to, yeah, I have to choose a manager. Niharika says, in your country, are women safe? Like, at nighttime, can a woman roam alone? No, like Indian men, South African men, Niharika, same WhatsApp group. Same WhatsApp group. For those that don't know, men in India are problematic as well, hey? I remember reading this article about how a group of men in India graped, did you guys hear me? Graped a lizard. 5 men graped a lizard. A lizard. I even remember this article of how, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, how men in India graped a doctor and she analyzed, like, until she like unalived. And in South Africa, it's literally the same. It's GBV, gender-based violence, is super high in South Africa. It's not safe to walk around at night as a woman. Even during the day, it's not safe for South African women. Like, it's literally the same. It's literally the same. I can't even say don't walk at night, during the day you're safe. No. A man will, like, I was telling my, this was, I think I was live on another platform, not here on YouTube, talking to my audience that I want to get back into walking. I love walking, and it's a great way for me to maintain my weight and not and like to maintain my weight and not gain weight. It's walking. I find it quite easy, but it's been difficult for me to get into walking because where I stay, someone was unalived while I was still in high school, and she got unalived by her boyfriend in the morning, and I just have that fear now, excuse me, of walking in the morning, because where I used to live before, I got followed twice by the same person while walking. So I fear that. And yeah, men here in South Africa, the same as Indian men. Same as Indian men. And that's why I say men are just beautiful. You should just look at them, but you shouldn't listen to them when they speak. Because, nah. Nyarika says, you may walk over terrace of your home. We don't have a terrace, hey? And South African homes are not like Indian homes. Um, how can I explain it? You don't find a lot of double story houses in South Africa, like houses built on top of another. You do find them. There are a lot in terms, depending. So like if you go to suburbs are like where you find a lot of white people, more affluent. That's where you find people who live in double story houses or triple story, whatever. But in South Africa, when you go to it, it's predominantly black people. We don't really live in houses that are double stories. So we don't have terraces like that. And then also, we don't have generational homes, and that's something I love about Indian culture, like the concept of just generational homes where people live as a family. Like, I would genuinely love that so much, but we don't really have that in South Africa. Like, people still frown upon someone who still lives with their parents, and this is not even because of African culture, mind you. This is colonization. This is how colonized we are. We have adopted so many Western ways where we look down on people who still live with their family. But it's so important because we Africans don't believe in the concept truly of taking our parents to live at old age homes. But we are now so westernized, a lot of us are going that way. Niharuka says, "Oh, okay." She says, "Can we get your home tour one day?" Maybe you can get it when I move, because right now I live with my family and they're obviously not online, and I just I don't like how can I put it? It doesn't feel safe because where I live is kind of accessible. Like in South Africa, you can live in a gated community where you need like special access to get into that area, to that space. Like you'll need a code, something along like that. Where I live right now is just with my family. It's not a gated community or anything. So just I don't want to put them in harm's way. But if I move and I move into like a gated community and I feel safe, definitely. Then I can show you my space. I'll show you the stuff that I have. More than happy to share. But right now, yeah, and it's so boring where I live right now. But that's why my life is so boring. On site, Merchant says no home tour, please. Your privacy is more important than anything. Yeah, I think for me as well. Like if I moved, even if I do a home tour, I would not show the layout of the house, but I will show you guys rooms. Like, okay, this is how my living room looks like. This is how my kitchen looks like. Maybe this is my bedroom. I wouldn't even show you all of the rooms. I would just show you like specific rooms. Yeah, but not the layout. Because yeah, I got followed once, guys. It's so scary when your privacy is on the line. Not even not your private, yeah, your privacy, but also like just when you're accessible, when someone has access to harm you. That is so scary. Oh, I remember I was so shaken up that day. Niharika says, I was just curious about African homes, nothing else. No, don't worry, Niharika. I totally understand. I totally get it. Like, I get it. Do not even worry about it. I'm also curious. I would love a home tour. That's why I like know so much about Indian homes. I find it so interesting how Indian people live. Not just Indian people, but what do you call this, Asian people, like the way you guys live as a family. Like you find homes, I think it's in Indonesia, where literally it's like 4 levels or 5 levels, like a 5 level story house, and each level is like a generation living on it. And I think that is just so amazing. So yeah, I would also like to see that. If I lived in a village, I would do a home tour because villages are actually quite safe. And I would just, do a home tour and show you. Like, if I ever visit where my grandmother used to stay, I'll take you guys along actually. I'll show you guys because it's actually so rural and cute and I like it, but it's not very, very rural anymore. Oh my gosh, this wig hurts. But I would love to show you guys. Yeah. Nyarika says which god you worship. Um in Africa, it's different in different parts of Africa. On-site immersion says it takes just one determined person for a crazy situation to unfold. Be safe out there in the wild, Monica. Yeah, no, definitely. Okay. In Africa, we don't worship gods like in India. And I love this about Indian culture. Like Indian culture, even when the Indian people got colonized, you guys didn't lose your sense of culture and your sense of identity, which I just find so amazing. So for those that don't know, like in India, They worship like different gods for different things. They have different deities, and they're very much connected to them, like hundreds and hundreds of gods. And in Africa, it used to be like that. But after we've been colonized, we've been so disconnected from the concept of, different gods, ancestors, and all of that. We're still learning now and reclaiming all of that. But it's actually in our language. Like once you start to really take note of the language we speak as Africans, you find a lot of hidden knowledge, information. So we worship the sun actually, and we call God Ramasedi in my language. I'm Tswana. I'm Tswana. I would say I'm Tswana ke Motswana. Motswana is a singular Tswana person. So I'm Tswana, and we call God Ramasedi. And Ramasedi is father of light. So we worship essentially the sun, if you actually think about it. And a lot of our teachings in terms of gods and deities actually inspired ancient Egypt. A lot of people don't know this, but a lot of ancient Egypt's teachings in Kemet came from southern Africa. And yeah, man, we just need to reconnect and realign as Africans and learn. But yeah, most of us worship the sun. I don't think we have a lot of deities. We do have a lot of spirits we acknowledge, like in Tao spirit, the water spirits, um tree spirits, animal spirits. We also have animals. So we have totems. So, and certain families have certain totems, certain animals that they connect and align with. So some people it's the crocodile, some people it is the lion, some people it's different animals. I know in my family specifically, it's on my mom's side, it's a lion, and on my dad's side, I think it's elephants. So yeah, it's quite different and interesting. Onside Emergence says, Monica, we do have deities. Those spirits are deities. They are supernatural. Oh, okay, then yeah, we do have deities. Yeah, I wasn't sure about there's Ndao, Ndao. I think Ndao is the water spirits, and okay, then those are the water gods. Like I remember last year I went for a river cleansing for the first time ever. If I do it this year, which I hope I will, I'll actually take you guys along so you guys can see how Africans do cleansing. And we, it was such a beautiful experience. If anyone has ever done it, or I mean, haven't done it, and you're someone who wants to tap into African spirituality, do a river cleansing. It's so beautiful. No time says your taste. It's so beautiful because a lot of African practices are actually rooted in science, but we don't see it as such because it's African people. So when you go and do a river cleansing, it's essentially therapy. It's shock therapy to your body, but it's somatic therapy. So somatic therapy is when you release the tension, the anxiety, the depression, everything, you release it physically in your body. So for example, people in India, they do yoga. So for us, we can, get reground ourselves. Even, how our parents, when they, sweep, what do you call this? Someone's laughing. Why are you guys laughing? Um, when we sweep, so in South Africa, our parents love sweeping every Saturday morning. They'll sweep the yard, and there's like a specific broom. And actually, that is also like somatic therapy, like the bending and being connected to the ground and grounding yourself. I recently learned this. So there's certain practices we do. So, in anyways, I did the river cleansing, and it was so beautiful. So before you get into the waters, you have to ask the water spirits for permission if you can enter there. And that's why a lot of people sometimes when they go for these cleansings, they get swept away because they don't do things properly. You have to, ask for permission, and also you have to go at a certain time. You can't just go for cleansing whenever. Like cleansings in summers are actually not the right time, because in summer the rivers are cleansing themselves. That's why it's raining. They can overflow. That's not the time. The time to go for a cleansing is during winter when it's actually cold. And I went in June to do my river cleansing. When I tell you guys, it was so cold, but that's the shock to your body. And yeah, it was amazing when I did it. And yeah, I don't even know where I was going with this. But on-site merchants, for example, Nomvula is the Zulu name for the rain deity. Oh, okay. Our rain deity, we used to, I don't know, I know about Queen Mujaji. She used to control rain. I don't know if she was a deity or just an actual queen. But yeah, you see what I'm saying, Niharika, if you're still here. There's a lot of disconnect with our culture for some of us, but we are learning, and we appreciate people like On-Site Merchant who are educating us and informing us. There's another spirit I keep forgetting. Nzunza. There's also Nzunza spirits. There's also, I can't remember. There's a lot. But yeah, the more we know, the better. So we should all learn and inform ourselves. Guys, I might have to now step away. This was so much fun chatting to you guys, connecting, doing my makeup. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining. I feel so cute. Like, look at me. I'm feeling to say, after complaining literally my whole life while putting this together, I was like, this is not me, this color. But I'm feeling it now. But yeah, I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.